Hi, my name's Ruan and this is my channel, The Yorkshire Sew Girl. I hope you're all really well. I'm all right. I'm doing okay. It is Friday for me today. Probably won't be by the time you actually see this vlog. But yeah, it's Friday for me. I have finished work and I've got a cheeky hour before I have to go pick the kids up. So I thought I'd come on and have a chat with you guys. Now, you'll have seen from the title that I am talking you through some sewing plans. Woohoo! So yeah, I've got all of my commitments and things like that done, dusted, out of the way. I'm just in the process of finishing my dress for the gathering, so fingers crossed I like it when I finally try it on. So now I'm starting to think about kind of what I want to make over the next month or two. And I didn't put this in the title of the vlog for a very good reason, because my eldest son sometimes goes onto YouTube and sometimes he can kind of see my thumbnail. But we're going to Euro Disney. I don't know if you heard that, but the kids aren't here anyway, so it's all right. But we're going to Euro Disney and they don't know. I don't know who's more excited, me and my husband or what, but we are going to Euro Disney in June. So I am excitedly putting some plans together of what I would like to make ready to wear when I'm over there. Now, we are going for, let me think, 4 nights altogether. So we're flying over and we're staying there for 4 nights. And we are actually staying in one of the Disney hotels, the cheapest one you can get your hands on, basically, because hopefully we're only going to be sleeping in a bed there. But I wanted to plan some makes because I've been kind of having a good think about what type of garments I would like for going away. Obviously, it's not going to be a relaxing holiday. It's going to be a doing holiday. It's going to be a lot of time on our feet. So I kind of wanted to have a think about some nice comfy outfits that I might want to wear while I'm over there. And I think I've come up with a bit of a plan. Now, I've only made plans for 3 outfits because the other 2 I'm going to wear clothes that I've already got and made. Probably going to make maybe my plum dress one of the days. And I'm not sure about maybe one of my jumpsuits for traveling. I'm not sure yet, but these are plans I've got so far. I'm trying to keep them so that they're all linked from a colourway point of view, not so that I can mix and match, but just so that some things can go with others. But yeah, you'll see a lot of black in this. I know you guys are like, what on earth is going on? But hear me out. Okay, hear me out. They're not all just really plain black and boring. There is lots of pops of colour in there as well. So you won't be disappointed if you know me well and know that I like my colours. So shall we start off with outfit number 1? Now, I'm not going to go through sizes and things like that for every pattern. I have spoke about a lot of these patterns in videos previously, but I will put links to everything down below if you want to go and explore all of that yourself. But outfit number 1 is going to be kind of like a cut-off trouser and nice top. I want to make sure that I'm wearing fabrics that I think will be really comfortable, that I'm not going to be flashing a load of stuff, you know what I mean, when I'm getting on those rides. So I've decided to plunge into the trouser making, guys. I know, I think I've only made a pair of Sophia's before, and jumpsuits, obviously. But I've had this pattern for quite some time now. And it's just sat there ready and waiting for me to make it. And I think now is the time. And on this one, the Pietra pants by Closet Core, you have actually got a few different views. So there's a wide leg pant, a tapered pant and a shorts. Now I'm going to go for view B, which is the tapered ones. And the reason I'm going to go for that is because, again, I don't want loads of loose fabric around my ankles, you know, around my feet, because I like to wear those quite long. I have got another plan of wearing some loose fitted trousers, but I'll talk to you about that in a minute. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe this size, this view here, but I'm thinking also of maybe putting little cuffs on the bottom, turn ups. I don't know yet. We'll have a look when I get around to doing it. But I love the sleek design of these. So they've got seams down at the front, which is really nice. Not down the back though. They've got these slash pockets, and then it is elasticated around the back but not the front, which is what I need. So I prefer a flat front and elasticated back because I want to be comfortable all the time as well. So I need to be comfy but practical. So that is kind of what I'm looking at making on the bottom. And the fabric that I've got is one I've recently purchased when I went to Sew Toon the other day, and it's this one. So this was a really affordable fabric. I can't remember how much it was, but it was only about £7 or £8 a metre. And it's like a really small dog tooth. I never know whether the big one's dog tooth and the little one's hound's tooth or what. But anyway, it is a tooth of description. And this is, I'm not quite sure of what the actual fabric base is, but it's got not too much structure, but and a little bit of drape. And it's in this lovely black and kind of off-white colour, and I thought that would be a really classic for these, because then I'm thinking I could jazz these up with trainers and a top for when I'm away, but I could also jazz this up for work, maybe with a nice black pussy bow blouse, some heels, that kind of thing, you know what I'm saying. So I think that might be quite versatile if I can get the fit right. I have been looking at quite a lot of reviews recently, and do you know what, I think I'm just gonna go for it. What's the worst that can happen? I don't like them, but you know. But because that is black and white and you know what I'm like, I'm going to then pop it with a pop of colour. So these on the bottom, and then I have bought, this was also from First Fabrics, but ages ago. I think it's their Linen Look Viscose from memory. Can't really remember. But in this beautiful raspberry colour. And you can see that it's got these lines in it and that texture. So it looks like it's actually linen, but it's not. It's really drapey and beautiful. And I thought that might be really nice on the top. What do we think? Now, I haven't got it to hand, but I'm thinking about making a Donny shirt with this, because I think then that kind of tucked in to these with some trainers, some white trainers, would look really nice. What do we think? What do we think? I think that would make it more me anyway, the black and white. So yeah, I'm thinking Pietra pants on the bottom and maybe the Donny shirt on the top, because I want to keep my shoulders covered as much as possible. Only because I don't like getting sunburned. If we're going to be in queues and things like that, and it's in France in June, I think it's going to be quite warm. So I'm trying to cover all eventualities. So that's outfit number 1. Outfit number 2 is I'm going to make, again, and I've made this once before, the Tilly and the Buttons Tabitha dress. So this is the Tabitha t-shirt in the book Make It Simple, but I'm going to make the dress version. I have made one dress before. If I can find a picture, I will pop it in here so you can have a look at it. And I really enjoy wearing that. I even wear it now. And it basically just talks you through in the book how to make the skirt pattern piece. And then you just put a tie through the middle. So I'm thinking about doing this, but in a short sleeve version. And I'm thinking about doing it in this fabric. Oh, you might have seen this. It kind of hit Instagram and went all over. I bought this from Hey So Sister. I do believe they've sold out now. I think First Fabrics might have this in stock now though. If I can find it again, I'll pop a link to it down below. But I think that would be absolutely gorgeous as that dress. You certainly will spot me a mile off, won't you? It is a viscose jersey, this, and the other Tabitha t-shirt dress I made was in a cotton jersey, so it had more structure. But I think this will be all right, to be honest. I'm hoping so anyway. And if it's got a bit of drape, I don't think it would actually affect the look of the dress too much. So I think that's what I'm going to do with this. I do need to be careful because my piece of fabric was actually cut into 2. Because there wasn't enough left of what I ordered, but I think I had 2.5 meters, so I'm sure I'll be able to make it work. But yeah, I was thinking this. Now, us women that don't have a thigh gap, you know what I'm going to say now, don't you? You know, like when it's hot and you're on holiday and you don't have a thigh gap and you're walking 20,000 steps a day, it could be a problem, couldn't it? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some little cycling shorts as well. I'm not going to make them. I'm just going to buy some to go under the dress so that if I'm, you know, wanging a leg into the ride, hoiking myself in, that I'm not flashing anybody the stuff that I don't need to be flashing. Because I probably will make this dress to kind of knee length as well, rather than the longer length. I did try my last one as a longer length because I really, really love it on Sam from Purple Sewing Cloud at that length. But when I tried it on me, it just didn't do anything for me. So I did have to cut it off at knee length. So I think I'll just do the same length. Again, lovely pair of little trainers. And I'll have my shoulders covered and it'd be nice and comfy. But yeah, I might need something to wear underneath it just to stop the old thighs having a little chat together, you know. So that would be outfit number 2. And then outfit number 3 is a little bit more boring. I'm not going to lie to you. But let's chat it through. God, I feel like I'm an advert for First of Fabrics in a minute, but I did buy this from First of Fabrics as well at the weekend. And the reason that I bought this, again, was because I had plans in mind for this. So I did buy some bottom weight kind of plain fabrics so that I can play around with it. And I got this really nice khaki colour. Now, I think this is, was it the Viscose Twill, I think? It's a really, really lovely fabric. So it's just a little bit heavier than a normal Viscose. And yeah, it's still got nice drape, but it's also got a little bit of texture to it when you feel it. I really, really like that. And I love like a khaki colour. I have got some really nice trainers that are khaki that I want to take with me, so I thought that would go really well. And what I'm thinking about making is, what did I just do with that? Let me grab this book again. I'm going to make, I think, the Anthea trousers, again from this book. So there's the lovely sand model in those again as well. I have made these a couple of years ago, but they don't fit me no more. Or should I say, I don't fit those trousers anymore. So I'm going to give these a go. Now, I made them full length. I love full length wide leg trousers. However, when I was talking to you about the Pietras, I was talking about not wanting loads of fabric to get caught up in things and me to be tripping over them. You know, have you ever done that when you've gone down the stairs and you've got long trousers on and your foot has got caught in the bottom hem of your trousers and your life flashes before your eyes? Well, that's happened to me a few times. So I think what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to cut them off and make them just above ankle level. Now, I don't know what that's going to look like on me, but I'm going to embrace it because I would really, really like to wear these. So I'm going to make those in this, and I think they would just be a really nice comfy pair of trousers. And again, I can wear them all through the summer with other tops as well. So then the top I'm going to make now, oh, this is a very well-known pattern, and it is the Ogden Cami by True Bias. This pattern I have had since the beginning of time, and I haven't made it for years. I've only ever made it, I think, once. I've made it a couple of times for my mum, but I didn't quite get the fit right of it on me. So I'm thinking about giving this another go for going away, because I think it'd just be really nice, loose and comfortable. So I needed to find kind of a fabric like this. Now, you might know that I before that I work with Rainbow Fabrics as well, Rainbow Fabric Kilburn, and every now and again they get in touch when they've got a drop or a sale or anything like that coming up. And they did get in contact with me this week actually and say, we've got a sale coming up at the weekend. Really? And they offered to send me a few pieces to kind of talk through with everybody, and this fabric jumped out at me, and you will know why when I show you it. And this is it. I know, right? I know. It is little Mickeys all over it, look. But when you hold it back like this, you don't really notice it as well. Do you know what I mean? But then up close, they're all like little intertwined Mickeys. Now, on the website, on the link that they sent to us, it said it was cotton. So I only ordered a metre of it thinking, oh, do you know what? I might put it as the lining of a bag. But it's turned up and it's gorgeous. The feel of it's really silky soft. So it's more like a type of cotton lawn. So I'm thinking, actually, that would look super cute as the Ogden, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it out of a metre of fabric. I might be able to do it if I line, because under in the Ogden Cami, at the front and the back, it's got like a lining inside so you don't see your bra. And I'm thinking maybe I could use something else as the lining if I can get at least the front and the back out of this piece of fabric. I could even use a contrasting strap here, or maybe some ribbon, that kind of thing. And then use that, because I think that would go really well with that. What do we think? Now, so Rainbow Fabrics have got a sale on. It is 40% off. Thank you very much. And if you are interested in that, I will pop a link to the website in the description box below, and you can use this code along here and it will knock off 40% for you at checkout. So if there's any of this left and you really fancy it and you're a bit of a Disney freak, then go, go, go. So what do we think? That and that? I think that would look really nice. Obviously, that's quite dull for me, isn't it? But I will make sure that I put pops of colour in my earrings and accessories and things like that, you know. But yeah, really, really like that. And I think that would be lovely. Now, that was outfit number 3. Like I said to you though, I do want to try and cover up my shoulders, really. Because I do tend to get burnt quite a bit on it. So I was thinking as well, I would like to make a cardigan. Just so that I can take that with me each day. Might not need it, but I can wrap it around my waist if not, just so that I've got something if it gets a bit nippy later on, because obviously we'll be staying up late to go see fireworks and parades and things like that. So I did have a think about a cardigan, and I thought a nice plain black cardigan that will see me through, and that will go with all 3 of those outfits. Got a bit of fluff on it, and this is a really beautiful knit that I got from Higgs Higgs, I think at the Knitting and Stitching show in Harrogate, I seem to remember. But it's really, really beautiful, and you can see the patterns going all the way through it. So it's plain, but it's also got a little bit of oomph to it as well. So I was thinking if I made a cardigan, that would then go with each of those outfits. It would go with the Pietra pants in the black and white dog tooth and the bright pink top. It would go with the lovely Tabitha t-shirt dress, which has got a black base with really nice bright coloured flowers all over it. And then it would go with the Sophia trousers and the Ogden Cami in the khaki and the black and white Mickeys. So what do you think? Because I'm hoping I won't need to wear it very often, but you never know. I want to go prepared. And obviously I'm trying to use patterns that I've actually already got rather than buying new ones. You'll probably notice through this vlog that they're all patterns that I've already got. So I was having a look at what cardigan patterns I've got, and I can't decide between this one, which is the Nora cardigan. So I've made the Nora top by Tilly and the Buttons, and then this was a free pattern on a magazine. A lovely subscriber sent this to me because they weren't using it, and it's kind of the Nora hack that they've done. So yeah, it was a free pattern, and obviously I was gifted it, which was really lovely. But I thought that might be quite nice to just pop on over everything. Or again, another free pattern is the Carrie cardigan, and my lovely Tamlin from Sewn on the Tyne has made this and always looks really nice on it in it. The only other option I've got is the Bertha cardigan as well by Tilly and the Buttons, which is in, I don't know if it's in the stretch book or in the Make It Simple book. I think it might be in the stretch book. But yeah, I think it is. That's another option as well, but it's not very long. I don't know whether I want it to cover my bum. I want it to cover my bum, and that one covers your bum. But I don't know if I've got enough fabric, so I need to explore that. But you can do it in like without the long sleeved, so it's short because it's a drop shoulder. If you see, it comes right the way down, or the long sleeved. But if I could, I think I'd probably do the long sleeve. So I can't decide between this one or this one. I'm thinking it's going to be this one if I've got enough fabric, but we'll wait and see. So let me know your thoughts if you made either of those patterns, but I'm thinking that would just look really nice with each of those outfits. Then the other thing I want to make is an accessory, and I actually made this at Sew-To. Well, I half made it. I had a bit of a disaster because I started attaching the wrong pieces to things, and I was holding it up to Rachel and Tamlin, and I was saying I don't understand. Me no understanding. I don't understand what is happening here. And in the end, after about 10 minutes, Tamlin went, "Are you sure you've attached the right piece?" I'm like, yeah, I have, yeah. And then when I looked at it, I thought, no, you haven't. So I've redone it. But anyway, I wanted to have kind of a bum bag. In America, I believe you call it a fanny pack, to wear around the park. Now, husband is going to take a rucksack with all snacks, drinks, that type of thing in it, anything that's not precious. But I wanted to have something that I could have around my body, that I can put our valuables into, because then you can wear them on the rides as well. And I have been having a bit of trouble with my shoulder recently and my arm, so I'm very aware of crossbody bags because I love a good crossbody bag, but it's not helping my arm at the moment. So I thought, what better way to go about it than to have kind of like a bum bag type of thing. Then I can put it on crossover if I want to, or I can wear it around my waist. And I was looking at patterns and I thought, you know what, I think I've actually already got a pattern. And I'd bought this one ages and ages ago in the Makerist sale for $2, which was £1 something. And it's just kind of been sat there for ages, and I thought, well, why not? So I printed out all the pattern pieces, stuck them together because there wasn't many. I had some wadding, which I used. These are the pictures here, so you can make it in a small size. Sorry, I printed it out in black and white because I'm Yorkshire. Bit tight like that, or the big one, and I thought I quite like this size here because that'll be able to fit quite a bit in. So I wanted to give it a bit of a test ride, so that's what I've done, and I have actually made it, so I'll just quickly show you it. So here it is. This is my test run. I'll shut the zipper bit, and I made it in this denim type fabric that I'd got in my stash. I had everything pretty much in my stash except for one thing. I had the zip, the right size. I know, right? That's a bit boring, isn't it, for me? Hello. Yeah, I had this zip as well. I thought it doesn't really matter what colour it is. It doesn't have to match, does it? It's on the inside. I put a little Queen tag in there. So this has got a little zip up pocket inside it as well. And yeah, you'll laugh at me because this is actually quilted. I mean, you can hardly see it, can you? I mean, how bad's that? A, I only put one layer of wadding in and I think it was too thin. And B, I used the same colour thread. And I'm wondering whether actually to do a contrasting colour would make it a little bit more funky. But I think I need definitely to have a thicker wadding inside this. But this will do for what I needed. The other thing that I used was this gorgeous, instead of making the strap, used a strap that I'd already got. Now this was really kindly gifted to me by Emma from Studio 77, and she gifted me her bag maker's box a couple of months ago, and it was absolutely gorgeous. If you want to go and have a look at what was in that box, you can go back onto my videos and you'll see there's one that says bag maker's box on there. You can go and have a look. But it came with this really beautiful, she said, nearly killing myself, webbing that has got like these gold dots all over it. It's really, really pretty. And I thought against the navy, like blue, mid blue denim, thought that would look really nice. And the other thing that I've used from her box were her hardware, and wow, the quality is unreal. I've never really used an awful lot of hardware, but the bits that I've got in my stash, when I went and picked these ones out, I mean, was no comparison basically. So I used the lovely triangles here and then the swivel clasps, and they're really thick and they're beautiful, and they're in this like antique brass. So I used those on both sides, but I didn't have a slider in the same colour. So when I went to Sewtoon on Sunday, we popped to First Fabrics and I picked one of these up as well. So I have made that. Like I say, there's things that I'd probably do differently next time, but I do really like it, and I like the size of it as well. I think I'll be able to get quite a bit in there. Phones, money, you know, that type of thing. So yeah, I think I'm going to try and make another one of these, but maybe do it a bit better. I mean, I'm quite happy with the finish of it and everything. From a review point of view, nothing wrong with it. The instructions, so. It tended to show you a lot of photos of the easy bits and not as many photos of the hard bits. So there was a couple of bits where I'd got the lining caught in and things like that. So I had to kind of go back and unpick it. But yeah, I would definitely give this another go because it's a pattern that I've already got. Why would I not, rather than buy a new one? And I'd like to make another one. And I think what I'm going to do is I've got some black denim and I'm thinking about making a nice black one. I know I keep saying black, which is not like me, but I think then it will go with any of those outfits. So a nice black, maybe a funky coloured strap, because you know me. I have actually got some different straps in my stash, so I might pick one of those out because I think you'll be able to get away with pretty much anything. But yeah, so that is my banana bag, as they call it, but I will be using it probably more around my waist, I think. but I'm really, really pleased with that. So what do we think? So that's 3 outfits with a nice cardie to go over everything as well, and then my little bag. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. I hope I get it all made. We are going mid-June, so I've just got to knuckle down now and start cracking on with it. But I have got some other bits and bobs that I'll be doing as well, so I'll be doing it kind of as and when I can. So what I think I might do is do one outfit and the cardigan, so that I've at least got that. I have got a bag if need be. I can just use this one, and then if and when I get time, I'm then going to move on to the next outfit, because some of these I would actually like to wear throughout the summer as well anyway, not just for going away. So what do we think? Let me know. Have you been there? If you have, give me some hints and tips. I have joined some Facebook groups that give loads of tips, and I'm a bit obsessed with them at the moment. My husband keeps turning to me and going, "What are you doing?" I'm just having a look, love. I'm just having a look, because I like to be planned. I like to have everything planned. I'm not a go with the flow kind of girl, so I need to know all the details before I go. But yeah, they're my plans. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I hope you're all really, really well, and I'll see you again in my next video. Take care. Bye.